this meeting, you consent to being recorded? This is like on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yo, y'all better be ready for the team of the year party. I got something for you. I cooked. I cooked. All right. Rio, can you give me a countdown?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's good, Clean Sheet listeners? We're back. It's your boys, Prince, Kareem, and Rio. We're back again. Welcome back to the Clean Sheet, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. As always, appreciate you guys taking the time out to listen and now also possibly watch us because we have a TikTok and a YouTube's and everything. So go ahead and show us some love on all the pages. We're trying to make it big because, as Rio mentioned earlier, you couldn't hear, but he's not trying to pay to go to school. He's trying to get paid to take niggas to school. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce the cast that I could not do this without. To the left, right, and center of me, Mr. Deadlifting Demon, the 430 Deadlifting Demon now. Shot him.
What's up, babies? Hope y'all ain't miss us because we consistent now. It's been what? A couple days since we last posted. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. And to the left, right, or center of me is the man behind the operation, the man with the planets, Rio.
Hello, boys and girls. We actually do have girls viewing it. I was viewing the analytics on TikTok. There are women who look at our podcast, bro. They checked it out. So
yes, sir. Appreciate it. We love everybody.
Good to see y'all.
That's facts. Well, we got a lot to talk about, both not just in the Premier League, but all across the globe. We have some German league updates that we got to give you guys. The Bundesliga, La Liga title race continues to heat up, and that's why I'm wearing the Barca kit today. Because I'm Kareem's biggest hater. He's my biggest hater. So today felt like the right day to pull out the Barca kit. It just felt like that kind of day. Like the shirt chose me. You know what I mean today. So let's get right into it. There was a lot of footy to go around today, and I think there's no better place to start than the league where we kind of haven't shown love to yet, obviously, because it's been a one-horse race for the last 10 years, and that's the Bundesliga. There was a couple of games that kind of started back up again now that the winter break is over. Bayern played twice actually, but I think the match I want to zero in on a little bit more actually because it was the more interesting match. Was Bayern versus Leipzig, the 1 versus, I believe, 3 at this point. I'm not quite sure, but the 1 versus 3 or 4, wherever they are on the table right now, Leipzig team that is in a bit of a transition, but still has so much talent in it. This match ended 1-1. And funny enough, obviously, after me and Rio slagged off Mr. Choupo-Moting, he really was the only one to get on the score sheet for Bayern today and really the only one producing. But, I mean, look, this in terms of Bayern's performances, in terms of Bayern games, really, when I'm tapping in, I'm kind of looking more at the performances because I want to see, obviously, how that transfers over to the champions and what they're going to do over there in their tie against PSG now in a couple of weeks. But I want to kick it off to you, Rio. Where do you think, things kind of went wrong, I guess, for Bayern? I know where I personally stand on some of the issues with them, but what did you get out of it? I mean, Leipzig played a good game, and I think, they for a team that's been losing a lot of players, I think the fact that they're still able to put up good performances says a lot.
Well, honestly, I don't watch Bayern games. I just think the Bundesliga is just a shit league,
Oh.
I honestly wanted to have a hot take, bro. Honestly, Saudi league with Ronaldo.
That's what I'm saying.
It's more interesting than Bayern.
That's crazy.
Try to win a game or something, bro. I'm pretty sure they're top of the league right now. It was exciting at the beginning with I believe the other team. I forgot their name. What was that other team at the beginning of the season that was low key competing with the Bayern or whatever? They had the great start to the season.
Frankfurt's still pretty strong. Frankfurt's, I believe, that now actually second, but Frankfurt's still playing pretty strong, and obviously they're still champions after winning Europa last year. But I mean, no, there's to me the Bundesliga has always been about the quality of players. In my opinion, even though the French league is less of a one team race than the Bundesliga, which, by the way, the last team to win the Bundesliga besides Bayern, you're getting Klopp. But, even though the French league is less of a one team league, I feel like the talent in the Bundesliga in terms of youth players and development, I actually think that's always been the thing about the Bundesliga that's really attractive. Like the young players, I think they're developed really well in the Bundesliga, and they translate pretty well. I know obviously there you get the Timo Werners, but Kareem, I want to kick it off to you. What are your thoughts? Obviously not just on this game, but like Rio mentioned, the Saudis, they're next.
To add on to what you said, how this league is just it's a one-team league, bro. To add on, no one really even noticed that Bayern just signed the second best goalkeeper in the shit league, bro. It came out of nowhere. Like no one, I didn't even see it on TikTok, bro. And then I'm scrolling one day and I just see this man wearing a Bayern shirt, and I'm like, what the hell? So I think this league is very mid, and I've never heard a truer statement from Rio before, bro. I'd rather watch the Saudi league. And I even understand the commentary, so that's a plus, bro.
Oh. All right. Well, I mean, look. I'll give my closing remarks on it. I feel like at the end of the day, for me, Bayern being pretty much my second pick for the Champions League, it's gonna be a point that they, that the performances kind of get back to the level that I think they want them to be. For me, Nagelsmann is still a top tier coach. I mean, obviously he's gonna play around with things. He's gonna tinker a lot. Obviously he's deployed that 4-1-4-1 recently a lot as well. It kind of acts a little bit more like a 4-3-3. But I think at the end of the day, for Bayern, they're going to coast in the league. It's just about, can they show up every 5 weeks, and produce a European performance, at the end of the day. Because look, at the end of the day, I count the 2020 Champions League as obviously a trophy. Like it's nowhere near the way NBA fans look at the bubble. But to an extent, there's questions about, like, was that Champions League really, real, and so if that's not the case, then you have to go back about 10 years now since they last won it in front of a full crowd of fans, the 2013 against Borussia Dortmund. So, we'll be on the lookout for Bayern. We're going to keep a close eye on them as always. But, Rio, the game of the week, baby. We teased it. No, not that. The middle, baby. The real match of the week. Liverpool, Chelsea. It's beautiful, right? Because we teased it. Kareem said it. I said it. You said it. This was a mid-off. But even I could not have predicted this. The first 45 minutes looked like Sunset Lakes Park. Like that was that was mid. That was.
I think we've seen better quality at Sunset Lakes, bro.
We have. We
have. I have Reamer that got disallowed somehow. Unbelievable.
I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Well, Rio, to me, I feel like there's almost no points from this game. The thing that frustrates me the more before I hand off the mic to you, the thing that frustrates me the most about this game is that, at least, even though I don't care about the league, just give me something, right? Like if we had lost today, well, maybe, I have more propaganda towards, Milner and Keita and Gomez. If we would have won, okay, we got 3 points, but this game didn't give me anything to go off. Like, this was literally the biggest mid-off of the year, by far. So give me your points on this one. I mean, this was
honestly, I think there's only one thing to say. Thiago Silva proved this game of why he's the best center back in the world, alongside Militao for Kareem. I got you. Okay.
Wait, you said Militao
alongside Militao.
You had me.
Right. Bada and Thiago Silva should be Chelsea's center back too for the upcoming Champions League games and league games that are going to be coming up. I think some positives to take out of it was some genuine positives to take out of this game was, I guess, like, for Graham Potter, like, he can see that some of his new signings are working. I think Mudrik's cameo was pretty brilliant. He hasn't played since November, and he was cooked. I told you,
he cooked.
Mudrik is the second coming of Hazard, bro. It's gonna be
Burger Man.
Whoa, Burger Man.
Yo.
Kareem, what'd you think of the game? Real quick, I do agree the Mudryk cameo was nice. There was people getting ahead of themselves. I mean, he was dicing up Milner as soon as Trent kind of came on.
He still diced him up too.
I don't know. Go ahead, Kareem. Though, what's your thoughts on the match as a whole? Mudryk's introduction.
For a game to be this early at 7:30 a.m. and to be this shit, I need compensation, bro.
That's facts. That's facts.
I'm like, let me establish some research. Let me get firsthand. Let me watch this game. But 7:30 a.m. for a 0-0 shit off. It's absolutely ridiculous. If I was a fan of either of those teams, I wouldn't even be able to show my face, bro. I would have my camera off right now. Look at it. It shows you. You guys are both fans of these teams, and neither one of you guys got their shirt on.
I don't.
We got a United shirt and a Barcelona.
I
shirt.
do not.
And look, real. I want you to notice one thing from last video. You see how you can't even see the Liverpool flag that much compared to last time.
Yo, chill out. I'm joking. Yeah, I mean,
it had its moments though. Like you said for Mudryk, it's too early, but there were moments, where I was like, okay, but
he hasn't played since November though, boys.
Yeah,
but nowhere. I don't think he can do anything really to validate 100 million.
What?
Yeah. I mean, no. Look. I kind of agree and disagree. I think I'm in the middle. I think he's gonna be a good player. Look, for me, it's tough, right? Because I think we should have definitely a deeper conversation into it in terms of can a player ever really live up to 100 mil? But in terms of obviously today's money, that's all we have to go off of. I think he's gonna be a good, tidy little player. Like I think, he's shown he's speedy. It's not like he's just a pace merchant because he's good on the ball as well. Obviously, we have to see what kind of link up and 1-2s he can play with the rest of the team and how he can fit into the bigger picture because he was kind of a little bit more isolated this week. But obviously, that's going to come with time. He only played about 20 minutes, I believe. So it's like, you have to give him the time not just to gel, but like Kareem said, he hasn't played since November. He was the ghost of Kiev. He was flying the jets. You know what I mean? So
I have a quick question for you guys. If Ukraine wasn't getting thrashed by Russia, what's his actual fee?
Brother.
They dabbled a little more to help out Ukraine.
50 million.
Oh, okay.
No, I think he definitely he was always gonna command this type of fee because you saw the way Arsenal were not Arsenal. He was also twerking, but it was a back and forth twerk off, to be honest, between him and Arsenal. Mm-hmm. And
it was like Chris and Jasmine.
Yeah. He was throwing that money at her. But no, he definitely showed. I understand it now because I saw clips and I was like, okay, well, this is just this could be Bundesliga clips and I wouldn't blink twice, But he's shown quality. He's shown quality for sure. Any last thoughts on the mid-off?
I genuinely think that Mason Mount also needs to be sold to Liverpool. I think he'd be perfect replacement for Henderson.
No.
I think he's the combined duo of both. He's just a young James Milner.
I think you guys give him a duo, Jorginho and Mount.
Yeah,
200 mil.
God, 100 million.
Buenísima.
Jorginho and Mount. Take it or leave it. You know what you give us in return? We'll take Trent to put in our midfield.
No,
actually, we'll play Reece James in the midfield, and we'll play Trent out right back, bro.
If Mount comes, I'm not ready for the next 15 years for Klopp to be like this, bro. that's literally all it's gonna be. He's just gonna use him like a bar of soap, like Milner. Oh my god, bro. I mean, no, we'll definitely save that for the transfer sheet, but yeah. Just quick answer. No, don't bring that guy into my club, please. All right. Well, let's talk about the real match of the week. Obviously, Rio's wearing the kit, the team that lost. And I want to give a quick shout out to not my city, my second city, but the city of Orlando. For those who didn't know, or it doesn't really matter, it already passed anyways, but there was a fan fest over at Universal this week, and they were raucous. Absolutely bonkers, mate. The atmosphere was so fire. Just Tim Howard, everyone in the crew was nice, and I was there obviously for the second day. And when the Nketiah goal went in, they went potty. Obviously, I'm talking about the last goal. It was a crazy scene. And just quick shout out, I hope they do one in Miami again. I know they did one in Miami, I think 2019, but we would definitely be out there for that. So this was a good game. Obviously, it shows in the scoreline, it shows in the hype on Twitter that you've seen about it, and definitely a classic, definitely a game of the season contender for me at least. United lost to Arsenal 3-2, and Nketiah with a brace, Saka with an absolute wonder goal. And then also Rashford, another wonder goal. And then Lisandro with a nice little header. So, look, I'm going to let you guys take the floor on this one. I have a lot to say, but I want you guys just absolutely gush about it because there were so many storylines in this game. The evolution of the entire Arsenal team as a whole. But, I want to let it, marinate with you guys for a second. What do you guys think?
I thought it was a brilliant game, better than the mid-off, United.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm wearing the United kit today to show them some respect. But United, they did get hammered. I'm not going to lie, but I do want a special shout out to Marcus Rashford. My man's, he's the GOAT, I'm not going to lie. He's cooking for Ten Hag right now. I don't know what the hell Ten Hag did to him, but he has him absolutely firing on all cylinders. I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was pretty good. I ended up watching the highlights and everything and watching some certain points and stuff like that. I genuinely think that Arsenal will have the league in the bag now. If they continue to play with this sort of fire and passion, I don't know how they don't win the league. They just played beautifully all together as one, they literally got the power of friendship wrapped up into their gotta love that.
Yeah. What do you think, Kareem?
I think the scoreline really doesn't represent the game. Like Rashford's goal was an absolute banger, bro. Like, no one was stopping that. You had Lisandro's header. It was a very shite goal, but like Rio said, Arsenal clearly dominated this game. You look at all the stats: 25 shots to 6 shots, 3.25 expected goals to 0.3 expected goals, 3 big chances to 0. So you see that United really scored out of nothing. But Arsenal had this game in the back. In the end, if they didn't win, it was really their game to lose. But all I got to say is Saka and Nketiah, those are like 2 beautiful signings, brother, both flourishing. And as like I said last week, as a fan of the league, it's really beautiful to see what Arsenal is doing right now.
Yeah, what do you think about the whole Nketiah Jesus thing? Do you think Jesus is gonna have his spot when he comes back, or you think it's gonna be?
I always feel bad for this man.
Yeah.
It's so sad what happens to him, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, in my opinion, Nketiah, Saka were absolutely brilliant. I think Martinelli was off the pace on Saturday or Sunday. I mean, in my opinion. And honestly, it's kind of weird because with Martinelli, it's this weird curve because I remember back in like 2018, 2019, when he was a big youngster. He was one of the players when I was looking at Arsenal. I was like, yo, this guy's gonna be really good. Like, I think he's gonna be, just really raving about him, like kind of being not first to the curve, obviously, but definitely like earlier on, kind of saying, yeah, I really like this guy. And now I'm kind of at a spot where I'm actually thinking the other way. Like, not that he's overrated, but I just don't. He doesn't get his head up enough. His link up play is a little bit it's I don't know. He's to me, he's becoming a little bit one dimensional in this play. And the other side, obviously you can have that if the other side is going to be this dynamic player in Saka. I mean, he's without a question right now, I think if not the best, right winger in the Prem. One of. I don't think there's. I mean, Salah is great, but I honestly, the way Saka is playing right now, I don't think it's a question. So
W take Enrique.
Yeah, I mean, no. If you told me who's the best right winger in the Prem, I still say like Salah because I take into account not just really this season, but yeah, definitely if you're talking about this season, team of the season, there's a good shot he wins player of the season. And real quick to obviously because last week I put my neck on the line. I said, hey, I still back City to win it, and this showed me a lot. I'm not gonna lie, because when I said it was gonna be a draw last week, I was like, okay, yeah, and it was like the 85th minute, and it was 2-2, and I was like, yep, this is exactly how I think it was going to go. They were going to draw here. It was going to lead to a couple of stumbling results down the road. And then when they play City on the 15th, we'll find out who Arsenal really are. And they didn't wait till the 15th. They showed it on Sunday that they had the mindset to be champions. And I'm genuinely, I'm not even just saying this. I am 50-50 now. I genuinely am, because I think on the 15th when they play City, if they leave there with anything, or I think that's the one at the Emirates, but either way, if they leave that match with anything but a loss, so I think a draw, I generally think at that point, yeah, it's sealed. Like sealed in my head. Like I think it's done, because it is still 19 games. But yeah. Any other thoughts, boys, on United Arsenal?
No, just absolute domination from Arsenal. Again, gonna give a quick shout out to Tristan. He trusted the process, and
he did. Unlike some other
he doesn't even talk anymore. He doesn't even talk on Twitter anymore. He's that happy.
What's that Young Thug meme I was gonna pull up? The don't hate, just wait your turn.
Exactly
that. Yeah. But look, super happy for Arsenal as a club. So yeah. From there, let's have a little discussion about the Liga title race, because it's technically pretty much unchanged. Barcelona won 1-0, Real Madrid won 2-0 over the weekend. So it's still a 3-point. Jesus Christ! It's still a 3-point. It's still a 3-point lead. This guy over here putting his Bugatti.
But Bugatti, the podcast.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, why did the picture do it like that?
This guy, bro.
Rose got the power symbol.
What is wrong with it? But Barcelona are still 3 points ahead of Madrid, so I think that's getting juicy. I think that probably, if Arsenal do end up running with it, I think this will probably be the best title race in the top leagues. So again, I think Napoli are going to run away with it in Serie A. Yeah, I mean, look, this Barca team is mirroring kind of the way their season went last year. Obviously, they weren't as big a hole, but like once they got dumped out of the Champions League, the performances just went through the roof, in my opinion, and the results followed. So Kareem, I mean, what is it that Real Madrid have to do differently? Because I know obviously there's problems defensively right now in Madrid, but when you think about it, you're obviously not playing Barca every week, so it's going to come down to the consistency against the other teams like Getafe and Levante or whatever. But what are your thoughts on that?
So when you're a big club like Real Madrid, you prioritize things.
Okay.
You play Getafe, you don't want to win, bro. You're saving your legs for Champions League. Nah, but to be real, like you said, the season really is mirroring last year. Barca had that one like 4-0 against Madrid. They went all stupid. They didn't do anything in Europe. But to catch them on, I don't think it's in our hands anymore. Sorry. I don't think it's in our hands anymore. We just gotta hope that they fall off, or that they have a couple mistakes. But in the league, they're playing really exquisite. When you think about it, it's really a farmers' league. It means nothing. Nah, but I think it really depends on the second El Clasico. We'll see how that goes. I think if we win, which we probably will, then it could be interesting. But that's really all I could say.
Yeah, what do you think about that, bro?
Honestly, Real Madrid, man, put their Bugatti on the table, bro, because
it's just fake. It's fake.
Like Barca, bro. Look, honestly,
that's fake gold.
I saw the funniest thing on Twitter today about Barca. Some dude was talking about he can't wait till Dembele wins a Ballon d'Or.
Hey, yo. Them boos?
And that's what I just think about Barca. You know what I mean? Like, they're so hopeful, but in reality, like, they will fall constantly over and over again. At some point in this season, I think that Madrid will make it a fight. Once Barca hit that Europa League against United, and they start kind of like, getting like they're going to win against United, like quite comfortably. And then once they get into it, I think Real Madrid's just going to come in and stomp them, Yeah. They're going to start revving that Bugatti master right there. Andrew.
Jesus Christ. What is going on, bro? Yeah. So I mean, it's still. I mean, it's a race right now. To be honest with you, 3 points is nothing. But I think it's going to be interesting to see what kind of happens with Barcelona down the pipe, because if obviously if you have a chance to win Europa, that's obviously a European trophy. It's not the European trophy, but it's a chance to win a European trophy. So it's like, do they prioritize the league? I think they would, because it's been about 3 years now since they won the league, 4 years now. So I think they will go for the league over Europa. Just knowing Real Madrid fans, even if they won Europa League, it'd be more of a clowning than like, oh look, you won Europa. So yeah.
There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do this season to be validated.
I mean, they could do like what, the double.
Oh wow, the
double.
dirty double.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
They can. They're still in Copa del Rey. They can win against. They're in the semifinals right now. So
yeah, they won today.
So they can win the triple. The triple.
The treble.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Yeah. I mean, no, yeah, and honestly, we don't talk about it either. But Sociedad are only 6 points, behind Barca, 3 points behind Madrid in second place. So
they lost today. They played today, 1-0.
Yeah. So, watch out for them. Watch out for them for sure. I think, one of the teams goes haywire. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended in second place. From there, though, I had on the sets, obviously, that we were going to talk about the EFL Cup final being set, but I forgot that there's actually second legs. Both look pretty comfortable, though. United are pretty much through. Same thing for Newcastle, 1-0 up on Southampton. So it looks like the final probably will be Newcastle United, which, God, I hope Newcastle win. But yeah. I mean, I think that's something we'll probably talk about when we get there, since there's going to be a second leg. But from there, let's get to the topic of the day. This one is very, 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 very exciting. So last episode, or last week, whenever you listened to that, we had our team of the year for 2022. And I thought, you know what? It would be very cool if we jumped 5 years into the future, and from 2022 jumped in 2027. So let's put our boots in as we are, in January 2028, and give our team of the year for 2027. What do you guys think?
I'm down for that. But we should have a bit of a format, I feel like we should all, kind of start with our back line, and then, we'll all progress from there and talk about each of our selections right there.
I'm with that. So how about we start with the goalkeeper? I'm gonna start with you, Rio, actually. Who's your goalkeeper? Who's in net for 2027?
Honestly, 2027. That's 5 years from now. Honestly,
which we're gonna come back to, because the clean sheet, this obviously, we're gonna be going on.
Call me crazy, but Kepa.
Jesus Christ!
Keep in mind, bro. I think we all forget.
Whatever you're smoking, come bring it to my house, bro.
How old is Kepa Arrizabalaga?
28. He's gonna be 33.
Exactly. Keepers literally get into the prime at age.
Let's skip this, man. So my prediction is gonna be Gianluigi Donnarumma. The man is 23 right now. He'll be around 28. That's the real prime. It will be Gianluigi Donnarumma. This man is only 23, and he's been playing pro since he was 17, or like in the first division, since I think he was 17 when he signed for Serie A.
Yeah, Milan.
Hot take: Gianluigi Donnarumma is a mid keeper.
Oh my goodness!
Look at the Serie A. Like, what are the good strikers there?
You're rating Kepa?
Yeah. Kepa's had to literally deal with in the Prem and stuff like that. Honestly, Kepa's on the
watch
it.
This is Prem tax.
Prem
tax. No, he's bro. He literally faces some of the hardest strikers week in, week out.
Dude, Darwin Nunez is not a good striker.
Oh, yo.
Who does name
Dimitri Payet?
That's true.
Yo, be serious, bro. When he got there, he
has to face Neymar in training,
bro. He literally was on the bench to freaking.
Yeah, you forget who he's facing in practice, bro.
He's
This
still
man-
good, bro. He's still
And
good.
Enrique, what's your prediction? Keeper in 2027.
So I actually had Donnarumma as my backup pick, but I'm going with Nick Pope. I think Nick Pope, he's not going to be Newcastle. Actually, I actually have predicting him moving to United by 2027. And I think in 2027, he's going to be the keeper of the year.
My brother is gonna be 35.
Yo,
Pope?
I don't get why we can't pick older keepers at that time. That's
Well, yeah,
you
that
think-
too, but no, he's not going to be.
He's
Oh,
gonna
he
be
is going to be
30.
35. Wow, that's mental.
People
That's
did not do their
mental.
homework, bro.
I did it, bro. But honestly, to me, it doesn't matter. I mean, like Nick, you can be 35 and be a keeper. Look at Buffon, you know.
So by that logic, Courtois will be 35. No, I'm kidding. I'm still going with
Going
Donnarumma.
to the left back, I think this one probably is unanimous. It probably isn't, knowing Rio, but for me, pretty simple. Alphonso Davies,
Yes,
you know, left back of the year in 2027.
but I believe there's certain players that fit the Real Madrid cameo, and I see him at Real Madrid. That's just my opinion, bro. In 5 years, we'll look at this.
I'll say my pick next. It's Theo Hernandez. He's 30. He'll be 30 then.
Oh, brother.
How, bro? He's literally gonna get a big money move, and he's gonna be in his prime. They're playing, bro. He's a defender. He can play when he's 30.
Where do you think he's gonna be at?
Yeah, that's not a bad shot.
Yeah,
I'm giving you
Madrid.
shit, but
I wouldn't mind. I
think
say
he goes
whoever
back to Madrid.
in 5 years, Rio, whichever left back we have, team of the year.
You think
This
Mendy's
guy.
gonna be a team of the year?
No. We're not keeping
This
Mendy,
guy.
bro. They want to sell him off this year.
Okay.
This guy, Mendy's been mid. At right back, it's simple, baby. There's only one guy. There's only one guy, and it's not obese James. It's Trenty.
Wait, is he serious?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Actually
And
putting
I don't even have
Trent
him leaving Liverpool. 2027, I have him still at Liverpool, and he wins.
Oh, okay, wait. So let's get Enrique's team right. He said
He said Nick Pope.
Alfonso Davies.
I said it Donnarumma, but yes, Nick Pope as well. Yeah.
Alfonso Davies.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No way. Kareem,
Go ahead, Kareem.
Go ahead.
Unless you have something to say. I mean,
No,
Guys,
say something to this.
Are you
this
going
one's not
obese?
this one's not hard. He's in team of the year
Carvajal?
this year at the age of 24. He's gonna be 29 and
Give him
still
a
in
G.
team of the year at Madrid. Ashraf Hakimi.
God, brother. Go ahead.
Look,
I'm just gonna pretend that
honestly,
didn't happen.
Kareem's pick is better than yours, bro. Like, I don't think Trent will ever even get there.
Sure.
Dude, I think by then
Sure,
Trent's
because
gonna be
one guy's been in the team here 3 times, one's been in it once.
yeah, but we're thinking about right now, bro.
Yeah, but like literally, bro, Reese's James ceiling is higher than both of them.
I mean, if obese James can stay healthy, I'm sure he'd
Obese
be,
James, brother.
I'm sure he'd be a great
Yo,
player.
Reece
Yeah,
James has played less games than Trent, and he still has a better defensive record. You can put it on the ratios and shit like that. He'd still do better. He's better.
Sure. Let's talk going forward. Sure.
Come on,
Sure.
5 years from now, Reece James.
Sure. Brother, he might be on a stretcher in 5 years. Let's
Dude,
be
in
honest.
5 years, I don't even think Trent's gonna be playing right back, bro.
It's a possibility. Yeah, that's
won't even
the
be
one thing I was
playing
thinking
anymore.
about, but I just think while he's at Liverpool, he won't. If he were
You
to
said,
go to
Rio, you said he won't be playing
Bro,
anymore.
Trent won't be playing
Yeah.
anymore.
I'm on to you, bro.
He's gonna be a loving football, bro. Come on.
That's fine. All right, well let's keep it pushing. I don't wanna keep the listeners on for too long. Center backs. I think this is really interesting. I have 3 names here. Obviously, only 2 spots. I have 3 names here. I want to hear your guys' first, and I'll just say whichever doesn't get picked. But go ahead, Kareem. Militao. Yep.
Militao. pushing propaganda. I genuinely think it is gonna be Eder Militao.
Give me your 2, by the way. Give me your 2.
And this is gonna please Enrique a little. I had 3 names as well.
Okay.
And as much propaganda as you push for Konate, it's either gonna be from these 3. I'll just give 3, but it'll only be 2. It's gonna be between Militao, Konate, and Guardiola. That's my opinion.
Guardiola. Okay. Yeah, I get it. World Cup hype tax. Okay. Yeah, Rio.
Okay.
Three names.
I got Fofana.
That was one of my three.
Fofana from Chelsea and Guardiola.
I'm a little bit hesitant about Guardiola. He actually played really well against Bayern as well. We didn't mention it, but I had Konate and Fofana as two names, and I also had another player that I'm a big fan of. Every time I've seen him, I'm like, yo, this guy's gonna be legit, and it's Jurrien Timber from Ajax, and I actually have him projected to go to Real Madrid in 2020, like by 2027. So, Kareem, you'll be happy about that. I just feel like he's a Real Madrid type of player. I also think Real Madrid obviously are going to need a center back, in the next couple of years. And I think Jurrien Timber is going to be on the radar. I really do, because the ball playing is there, the physique is there, and he's obviously better than that bum Tony Rudiger.
He's not my player anymore. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So I went Jurrien Timber. I'll go with Jurrien Timber and Konate just for the prop. But I do think Wesley Fofana, even though he's took a little bit of a dip after he had that long injury in 2021, but I'm talking like pre-injury Fofana at Leicester. Like you could go back on this podcast if you want, and you could hear me saying how he was going to break into the France team and stuff like that. That hasn't happened yet, but like I was tapped on this guy for a minute. Like he's, great player.
Like everyone had some good picks. I really liked your picks, guys. Except Militao. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, get Militao. Militao, for real, he's gonna be in Flamengo playing for in Brazil in 2027, bro.
When he's 30?
Crack, bro.
Yeah.
When he's gonna be 30.
That's
yeah,
right.
he's no Thiago Silva though, you feel me? Like I put
Thiago Silva's 37.
Yeah, I'd put 42-year-old Thiago Silva 5 years from now over
Eder Militao.
He's 30.
Yep. Keep that energy.
I will.
All right, let's get to the most exciting part. I almost want to skip this and go to the attackers because the midfield is so exciting. Like I doubt we're all gonna have the same three players. Do you guys want to do that, or are you gonna go to the midfield? Because we could just go to attack. I feel like it's so self-explanatory in attack.
Yeah, we could go to attack.
Yeah, let's go attack. Sure. So left wing, obviously, unfortunately, I had to say this. Vinicius Jr. was my pick. But no, I'm not gonna talk about that guy. But I also had Kavicha in there as well because I think his projections look really good. And I actually have Kavicha possibly moving into like the right wing position. Like I think his career might lead him into the right wing position by 2027. So yeah, what did you guys have at left wing? Obviously, probably.
I don't got an answer, so
yeah, it's Vinicius Jr.
Okay. Cool. So that right wing, I want to hear you guys first because you guys don't have my player probably. But go ahead, Kareem. Who's your right winger?
No, I want to go second.
Okay.
Well, let's say this, right? My left winger or like my right winger, left winger are a bit interchangeable. You can put Vinicius or Mbappe.
Okay, so you have Mbappe on the right?
Yeah, but you can put Vinicius on the right. Like it's a bit weird, it's a bit fluid.
Okay, well, I had Mbappe. Spoiler, I had him for my striker. Kareem, go ahead and give your right winger.
Bukayo Saka.
Okay, it's not a bad pick.
Nah, I'm really rating him, bro. I think Arteta ball is helping him, so we'll see, bro.
I didn't have Saka on the right. I don't know. Like, I think he's gonna be a great player in 5 years. I just don't know. I feel like he's obvious, like he's going to leave. I feel like he's going to leave Arsenal. I just have that feeling. And
I see him as a Liverpool player.
I did too a couple years ago. I don't anymore, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Saka is a good pick though. I like that. In right wing, this was the one position I spiced. I put a little spice on it. You feel me?
Harvey Elliott.
The backup name I had was a player who's currently striker, Timothy Weah of USA. I think he's gonna make that transition into the right. Wait, let me land. Bro, I love Timothy Weah. Look, I think Timothy Weah has some problems with his link-up play, in my opinion, and some of his positioning over the World Cup, at least from what I saw in the World Cup. I thought some of his positioning was a little bit shoddy. But that's as a striker. I feel like off the right, like an inside forward role, kind of. Like I feel like his ball striking is so good, so elite. Like he could have some type of season in like the Prem or wherever he wants to go to, where he bags like a 20 and 10 as like a right winger type of role, right forward type of role. Like I'm a big fan of Timmy. I know Rio is as well. I know Danny. Shout out Danny as well. Like we were all raving about this dude for USA. Like, and he's a guy I feel like the USA has to build on. Like, obviously he could flop, but the real name I went with, the This is crazy. I went with a player who's young, but he's not performing right now. But you know that's how shit works, bro. Odegaard 5 years ago was not, performing.
Yeah, but he had the glimpses.
Sure. And this player I feel like has some glimpses. Plays currently for Sporting on loan from Barcelona. Trincao. Francisco Trincao. Yes. I'm buying in.
Time for the midfielders, bro.
Yo,
I'm buying in,
no
brother.
explanation. No explanation.
I'm buying in. I'm saying he gets to move to the Premier League and he figures it out.
Dude, in 5 years, he's gonna be an 81 non-gold FIFA card, bro.
Bro, I think it's possible, bro. I really do. I really, really, really do. I do.
You really came on this podcast today. And you said Timothy Weah.
He thought he was cooking.
And then you said,
I know. I was throwing down. I was throwing it down in the kitchen. I am. I'm going Trincao. I'm not going to explain it because we're running all along, but yes, I'm going with Trincao, baby. I'm buying stocks, baby. I'm buying stocks. As striker, obviously, Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, I have him going to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Haaland. Erling Haaland as the striker. So can we recap our team so far for the viewers again? So Enrique, recap your team, please.
I mean, we haven't done the midfield yet. We could just do it in the end.
Okay, fairs.
Yeah.
I
had Mbappe. Yeah, I had Mbappe at Madrid in 2027, and then backup players: Osimhen at Napoli, Isaac, Newcastle, obviously. Let's get to the mids. This is where it gets juicy. Rio, what's your midfield three?
My midfield three: Bellingham, obviously.
Yep.
Valverde. And then this is going to be a shock. Andre Santos, Chelsea side.
Okay, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Balling at the U20 World Cup right now. And I honestly think he's going to start next season for Chelsea. I'm just going to say
Yeah. I'm with that. Kareem?
So we got Valverde, like he said, but I don't know if it's going to be what he's going to be in the future. He's going to be a right winger, a center mid. That's for the future. But right now, he's a center mid. And then, we got to push propaganda once again.
Oh, no.
Tchouaméni will be 28. No, he'll be 27. So that's a beautiful age, bro. He'll be in his prime. We'll see. He'll be even better than Casemiro. You'll see, bro.
Oh, my God.
And then my last one, it really just depends where Bellingham is. If he's at a shite Liverpool, he's not team of the year.
Oh, my God.
not going there.
If he's at Madrid, there's a chance. I just really need to see where Bellingham is. But to not push too much propaganda, I'm going to say Pedri.
This guy. So my backup names. By the way, I feel like that was an unbiased. I mean, I would have liked the Bellingham inclusion there, but
it just depends where he goes, bro. If he's at PSG or some crazy place,
he's gonna ball out. He's gonna ball out at Liverpool.
They gonna move him to right back, bro. They go.
So my two backup names that I had in here as well were Tchouaméni and Pedri, obviously, but I felt like give some shout to some other guys. So obviously I have Bellingham at Liverpool by 2027. Obviously, I got to push that prop. My other name was Mr. Jamal Musiala for Bayern. I think he'll stay at Bayern, to be honest. I know obviously there's a lot of links in the Prem, and I think that's a possibility, obviously because he is of English origin. But I feel like he'll stay at that Bayern side and be the centerpiece. Like he was already the centerpiece of Germany. Like he was by far and away the best player in the Germany team. And honestly, I feel like if he would have made it to the knockouts, he would have been one of the team of the tournament players. But I'm going Bellingham, I'm going Musiala, and I'm going in Barca at 2027, Bruno Guimaraes.
I like that.
I don't like that one.
Bruno G will be at Barca in 2027. I think so.
Andrew Tate didn't want to speak. I tried giving him the mic, but he's in jail right now.
Jesus Christ. Rightfully so, brother. All right, let's recap the teams though. Kareem, give me what was the team for the
quick fire. I got Donnarumma, Alphonso Davies. We'll go Militao, Konate, or Guardiola. Right back. What did I say for right back? Hakimi.
Yeah, you said Hakimi.
You just heard my midfield. We had Valverde, Tchouaméni, Pedri or Bellingham. And then left wing, Vinny Jr., Kylian Mbappe, and PayPal. He gonna be another in PayPal.
PayPal.
And then the one I'm sticking my leg out for is Kayo Saka.
Yes.
Okay. I got in net Nick Pope, 35-year-old Nick Pope, and Alphonso Davies at left back. Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold still for Liverpool. Liverpool captain, obviously, by that point, at right back.
Liverpool slave.
The center backs, I got Jurriën Timber at Real Madrid and Ibrahima Konate. In the midfield, I have Jude Bellingham, obviously playing for the Copites. In the Musiala as well, and Bruno G at that point, hopefully by Barcelona or somewhere else. In the attacking line, I got Vinicius Jr. at left mid, obviously. Francisco Trincao at right wing, obviously, and Mr. Killy Mbappe at striker. Rio, give us your team.
Alrighty, so for my 4-4-2, we got in goal Kepa Arrizabalaga. He's going to be so good. I just want.
That's terrible. That's worse than Trincao. Rio, Kareem, for real.
What's worse than Trincao? Akif be in his prime.
What's worse?
Listen. Like I said, you guys are wearing two different shirts from your club. You guys are both delusional.
Yeah, but he's backing a player on his team. Kepa. I'm backing Trincao because I think he's a good little player.
Yeah, so exactly. Rio has a reason to back him.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right? Okay, but at my right back spot, I got Reece James. He's going to be so good in the future. Way better than Trent or Hakimi.
That's crazy.
Then we got our center back picks. If it's not 42-year-old Thiago Silva over Militao, it'll definitely have to be Wesley Fofana. And why do I feel like I'm forgetting my other pick? And Guardiola. And then at our left back spot, it's the Hernandez, right? Then at our right mid spot, it'll be Fede Valverde. Then in our midfield, we're going to have Andre Santos from Brazil, new enough incoming Chelsea project.
Like that pick.
Jude Bellingham. Then at the left mid, we got Vinicius Jr. And then up top, Mbappe and Haaland. Unstoppable.
That was tasty. I really like that. I feel like we're gonna look back on this. Yeah, we're gonna look back on this, and when Trincao is lifting that Ballon d'Or in 2027, playing for like I don't know,
playing for who? Yeah, playing for who?
Yeah, Fulham will have another. Qatar will buy Fulham, and Fulham will win the league, and he will be the star. So that I'm just telling you how it is. Like I know
this is so criminal.
I've read the script, brother. I know what's gonna happen. But no, this was fun. This was fun for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Yo, if you're watching on the YouTubes or if you're seeing this on the Instagrams, post your team as well. You know, don't be shy, brother. Come on, brother. But yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, we have more.
I got one more question. Can
Go ahead, bro.
Explain why Trincao? Like, what about him,
bro?
To those vibes of he's gonna win a Ballon d'Or. He's gonna be that team of the year.
It's just vibes, bro. Like he's played, I believe. Don't factor it. I think he's played. Something like all 18 games in the Portuguese League this season. I think he has about like 5 goals and like 3 assists or something like that. And anytime I have seen clips, I won't lie, like I've only seen clips. I've seen clips of him at Barca, but I've also recently been watching clips of him at Sporting and stuff like that. Like I feel like he's just, I don't know, he gives me like reject vibes, like reject that like in a project in a system turns out to be, you feel me? Because like think about it, in 2013 or 2012, whatever, you would have said Salah was one of the worst players. You would have laughed at me if I said Salah in 5 years.
I still laugh.
Okay, bro. But like you feel me, like there's definitely
say somebody respectful like Odegaard. Odegaard was a reject.
Yeah, but if you would have told me, well, it's different because Odegaard was always touted to be like, you know, the next big thing. So I think it's a little different with him, like compared to other failed like like Ozil, for example, right? Or like, you know, even at one point Modric when he first went to Madrid, like it's hard to see the bounce back. But I think the talent is there. And I think there's going to be like that one system where he just fits in and the Yao Felix, the Ronaldo comes out, bro. You feel me? Like that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
So I don't think anyone would agree with you, but Fair.
No, I definitely, yeah. I mean, look, I thought the right wing position was a little bit dry, anyways, and I didn't want to just go with who was good right now.
You could just
trying to
put your left wing over, you know.
No, I could. That's what I said. Kavicha could be the right wing, but I wanted to go drink out. I feel like it's a high risk, high reward pick, baby. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure to show love on the IG, the TikTok, the YouTubes,
The
Reels
OnlyFans.
page. Yeah, yo,
We got exclusive content, boys and girls, on that OnlyFans. You know, it's only $5 for the paid premium service where you see
This guy filmed it.
Mhm.
okay,
I film it. Kareem
no,
deadlifts it, and Enrique gets in it. Join our OnlyFans. It's only $5, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and we're getting active. Real active.
This has been the Clean Sheet. Thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, see you next week. And we are out.
Preview.
Oh, that is nasty.
I did stop recording it.